Thanks again for downloading the Vodacom Bulls app. We continue to look every week at things that are happening behind the scenes here at the Bulls. Well, I must say that we've got some really talented hookers now. We've got some youngsters that are really rated by the national selectors. I mean, Rusty himself has told me that two of the guys we've signed, that we do have already on our books, Johan Grobler and Skalk Erasmus, are on pony money, which means they're players of national interest. So they will be there and thereabouts. Krobby's unfortunately had an appendix operation, so it's put him back a little bit. But we've got Cornel Els, who played SA under 20s. And we've still got a young hooker called Joe van Zyl, who captained Affie. So at this point in time, I'm not quite sure who will be number one. We'll have a look as the season unfolds. Pierre, look, I'd like to give you one name and say, look, that guy's going to be the 13, but I think what I've seen since I've been here is there's so many players who can play in different positions. And I think for me, the most important thing is not so much who's going to be the 13, it's who's going to be the best backline combination. Remembering, if you look back, you'll remember that the Australians at one stage played 4 fullbacks in their backline. They played Matt Rogers, Matt Burke, Chris Latham, and Stephen Larkham in their backline. So, you know, I would like to, when we start training, which we have now, try different combinations and as I said, not only find the best 13, find the best combination that can gel as a unit. Okay, well, Sinead, that's an interesting question. I think that one of the things that happens, not so much that it has to be a left-footed fullback. I have picked left-footed fullbacks in Gio Aplon and Percy Montgomery. The reason for that is because if you want to kick the ball out of your half, you need a left and right-footed option. I think if you look at the Springbok side of 1995, Andre Joubert was a fullback who was left-footed, and Joel Stransky was a right-footed fly half. So you've got a guy like Jantjies, who plays, Elton Jantjies plays as a left-footed fly half at the Lions. They play a right-footed fullback. So it's not necessarily that I need a left-footed fullback, it's just that in your backline somewhere you need a left-footed option, and generally as a fullback, it's worked for me. My toughest challenge obviously has been to get the group together to gel and get to know each other. Although we have been working hard with Henk Gericke, our mental coach, and what he's actually done is he's divided them into groups of 2, and they change their groups continually, and they've got to find out from each other, you know, what makes them tick, why they play rugby, what their families are made up of, you know, what their parents do, where he lives, etc., etc. And I think it's a great way for them to get to know each other, because often what happens, a lot of boys just sit together that know each other and they probably never ever interact with each other. And so we've encouraged a lot of the guys who've joined us now to spend some time with boys they've not necessarily know or would have spent time with in the past. Andre, I must say that it's, I mean, I would like to give you one name, but I don't think it would be fair. I think since I've joined the Bulls, I've been blown away by how much talent there is. I've been blown away by the juniors that are coming through. As I said to you, I think it's not going to be one guy who's going to surprise everybody. I think there's a batch of talent that's coming through that's going to be a massive surprise for all the supporters. And I'm looking forward to working with them because, as I said, things are developing nicely at the Bulls here and we've got so much talent. It's just a question of getting the combinations right.